Hey guys, it's PemMuse456 here. Today I'm recording our video. Today's a bit different because I'm actually telling you guys what I think on like how every entity is. So kinda, yeah, it's a tier list video. So yeah, let's just get started. I guess we'll start from the bottom. So, the bottom we got our good old nice friend Rush. Now, I'll kind of describe how he works. Usually, unless you have certain modifiers applied, he will rush through the rooms and destroy all the lights after the lights flicker. The lights flickering is his warning that he's coming. If you have like electrical work, that won't happen. You can make him faster, silent, I think, I don't know modifiers at the top of my head. But, yeah, that's not where I want to put him. I definitely understand how he works. He's not horrible, he's not bad. I think he's a great entity. Like, he's not my favorite. And we got good old Bob right here. I'll just put him right here. I'll just put him here while I describe him. So Bob was a new entity that was added during the Hotel Plus update, which I played before the Hotel Plus update. Not like when Doors first released, but it was like definitely early. According to when I uploaded my first video, it was November. But I probably played during October, maybe? I don't know. So, yeah. But this is the V2, which means it was after Hotel Plus released. It was probably in just some miscellaneous. It might have been in super hard mode. No, it was before. I don't remember. But he doesn't really do much in the game. I mean, I'll put him as probably bad. Like, he just doesn't do anything. Like, he has a jump scare. Well, okay, actually, you know, he gets to go in decent because he does have a jump scare in the game in super hard mode. Now, right here we have the Mobble entity, which is an early version of Jack. I don't know much about this entity because, of course, it was for before Doors released. But from what I was getting, it was not really an entity that... just like Jack currently, it would just jump scare you. So you probably is gonna have to go with the don't understand because I don't know much. Window. So I don't know if I've encountered this entity. Well, I mean, yeah, I have in the lobby of Doors. So he just kind of sits there for a second. Honestly, I had to say he's a bad entity because there's not much he does. Now, this is one of the early versions of ambush it's the version of the ambush that was made before the current version. I don't understand it that much. I literally don't know anything about this version of him. Now this one is, I think, the first version of ambush that was made to ever rush, like, go through rooms. Like, he would travel through the rooms. So, I probably didn't describe it. Like, Jack, he just jump scares you. Ambush, he doesn't flicker lights, and he will just, like, rush. Except the only difference is he rebounds 1 to 6 times. In super hard mode, I think that's 2 to 10 or 1 to 10, I think. This was the version of ambush when he was still kind of like Jack. Yeah, it's kind of insane how many versions of ambush there are that were scrapped. This is Angry Ambush. It's a Tower Heroes exclusive one. I don't know how he spawns exactly. I think it's either when he gets low health or something. I'm not sure. Or when he goes through... I don't really know. I mean, it's okay. I think it can improve, but it's cool. This is the old version of the Seek. I just included these just 'cause. Not like they're entities, but they're a part of Seek. Then we got the Beta Eyes. This version of Eyes, I don't understand at all, really. From what it's probably the same thing, but I don't know much about the original Eyes. I don't understand this one entirely. So this is the old version of Seek. Of course, I don't understand much of the beta ones because I am not a dev, but from what I know about Beta Seek is he, I think, would use the eyes on the walls to see you, and like there'd be like a message, but they had to get rid of that due to epilepsy. Old Halt, or the Lookman. This was a reused asset of Eyes, but so this was Eyes before that one was made. I don't hardly know anything about it other than it was known as the Lookman. Then we have Old Rush, or at least the original image of that would become Rush. Again, don't know much about it, other than that's what it is. Snare. This one. This one definitely sometimes gets me on my toes. I think it's just a bad entity. Like, I mean, it's just annoying slightly. I don't encounter him, like, I see him plenty of times, but I don't usually step on him unless I'm stupid. Then we have the sea cans. Now, this is an entity that cannot be crucified, unlike Seek or the Sea Guys. Well, the Sea Guys also can't be crucified, but it can kill you, which is kind of weird. I mean, it's cool, but it could definitely improve. The normal sea guy, or at least the current one. It's horrible. Like, I just, nothing. I have no words. Now, this is a Tower Heroes entity. It's like a snare. I think I don't know. I haven't uploaded much stuff about Tower Heroes, but I have a lot more Tower Heroes stuff than you've seen. And this is the version 2 of Figure. So, this one was the one that was made before, like, literally in the trailer. I think it's same. I think it's just bad. Actually, I probably never encountered or seen it. Actually, I think I've seen that one. I don't understand this one. This is the Figure V1. So this was made in the early versions of Doors. So I don't know much about it. Like, I probably could go research half these, but I just don't have time. This is Mischievous Light. I've never, like, I've seen it on the internet. It was an entity that was for Tower Heroes in one of the quests. Not El Goblino's quest. Supposedly it's an entity that helps, well, it's a light that helps the entities. Hands, I've definitely encountered this one. It's, I put it as bad because it, well, I mean, it's decent. Actually, no, it's bad. These two are just bad. Now, the Sludging Hands are Tower Heroes entities that you could encounter during practically anything. They're not, it's just they're bad. Because they're not indoors, actually. Neither is Hole. I mean, actually, I probably have to go with Horrible for this one. Like, I just don't understand. What the heck is the design? It's just weird. Voided. It's horrible. Like, they're just annoying. I've only encountered it, like, once. Evil Key. I have to go with the bad for that one. Like, it just is annoying. Like, sometimes I just don't think of it, and then I click it, and then I just get jump scared, and it's so annoying. I had to go with decent for this one. Well, good, but could improve. I mean, like, I say... Actually, no, just decent. Subspace Trip Mine is a replacement for dupe in the super hard mode. You can't hear it, and if you, like, hit it, unless you have 200 health, which means you have to have max health and max shield. It deals 190 damage. And yeah. And also, unlike normal dupe, you can hit it multiple, like, you can trip it multiple times. Jeff the Killer. Great. Like, he absolutely keeps me on my toes. Like, in my super hard mode video that I upload, he was just sitting there by a planter box. If I didn't have the flashlight, I wouldn't have noticed him, and I probably would have died. I've seen practically every single entity, It's just bad. Like, it's just annoying. The banana peels spawn in the super hard mode. And if you slip on them, you take like 5 damage. Curious Light. I think Curious Light could use some improvement. Because, like, the fact that you can't use the crucifix or the candle in the rooms makes it really hard. I feel like there could be a crucifix of the Curious Light so you can crucify the entities. Because you have to go through 1,000 rooms. And you can't crucify them once. That's kind of annoying. Void. I just don't like it. I mean, Void's cool, but if it's literally just a black thing. It's not anything. Like, if it actually got an official design, I think I'd like it more. But it also just replaced Glitch, which was annoying. El Goblino. I absolutely love this guy. Like, probably one of my top entities. Don't ever change him, man. Shadow. I have encountered this guy very few times, but overall, I kind of like him. I mean, if he could spawn more, it'd be great. Shadow just jump scares you. It has a 1 out of 2,000 chance of appearing. Oh, and El Goblino. Okay, let me go with Jet the Killer. So, Jet the Killer spawns when opening a random door. El Goblino spawns in the Jeff shop. And you can talk to him. Timothy has a 1 out of 200 chance when opening every jar. I think, like, if there could be some, like, poison effect with him, maybe that'd be cool. I don't know. Hide. Hyde, I feel like if we got an official appearance, that'd be awesome. But overall, he's good. Jack. Great entity. He rarely appears. Usually it's Blood Rooms, but... I mean, yeah, it's only Blood Rooms that I've seen him. I don't think I've ever seen him in a closet yet. Because the chance is just so low. Glitch. Now this is the image I just put for the current glitch. It's decent. He rarely appears. But, I mean, it's okay. This is the glitch before the Doors Hotel Plus. I think it was a great entity. Despite it, because it had two functions. One, the one that currently has, and the function that Void has currently. Dupe. I think it's... I mean, if it got more of, like, a physical appearance, it'd be cool. Supposedly it has hands. Screech from before Hotel Plus. I think it was just a bad execution. Like, everyone was so annoyed. Even I was annoyed of him. Because, like, sometimes he'd give you so little reaction time. Now, they kind of have that now, but they always now give him a warning. And sometimes they wouldn't give you warning before. I think if maybe Screech got a jump scare, it'd be cool. Actually, let me just upload one more image. I think I forgot something. Eyes. Eyes is a pretty good entity. I wish it had its own, like, jump scare. Figure, Super Hard Mode Door 100. It's decent. Like, it's okay. Figure before Hotel Plus. Now, I don't think... I guess we'll talk about, like, the Door 100. The Door 100 was good. It was sometimes annoying because sometimes my brother would flick the lever before I was right, and then I would have to hide in the closet, and I was bad at the mini game back then. So, I mean, and I don't think we'll ever get... So, it was a decent thing. I wish it could improve. Like, well, I guess, so I'm changing this because, like, I feel like these two could have been better if they were just like, they should have when they were doing the cutscenes, they should have actually used these skins. Halt before Hotel Plus. I don't think there was anything different, so... But I guess we'll go for, like, before modifiers. Before the modifiers. Like, as soon as you add roundabout, he would just get annoying. Like, it could have improved, but... Like, I think it was a great execution to make him harder slightly. The Seek in a Jeep. Probably one of my best ones. Actually, just, like, Seek in general was my favorite. Like, you just gotta take all these. Like, Seek in general is my favorite entity indoors. I like all three of these. My current favorite Seek is probably just the normal one. He's just cool. His presence is cool and all. I think I like Great Entity. It definitely helps me sometimes. Figure. Absolutely awesome. Like, he only appears in doors 50 and 100, but he is... seems like God sometimes. Plus, sometimes can scare me. And annoy me. Greed. So, he can only appear in the super hard mode. When you collect too much gold, he can deal, I think, 100 damage. A120. So he can appear usually after A120 in the rooms, but he could appear before, although it's rare. So, if you hear, like, a drum beat, you need to hide in a locker. Otherwise, he'll kill you, and he comes from in front of you, not from behind. Unlike most rushing, like, entities. A90. I only say decent. Well, actually, no. Just gotta go with bad. Like, in the rooms, he is annoying as hell. Like, my brother died at doors, like, rooms A-700 something. I was annoyed when I heard that. I was like, oh my god. Timothy from Before Hotel Plus. Probably just, it's the exact same. Surge, that's, I don't know why I had that there. Silence, it's not an entity indoors. Jeff. Absolutely delights me. Every time I walk in his shop, I'm like, hey, man. And also, I just had an extra one. It was just a duplicate while I was uploading stuff. Depth, on the game. Other than if you kind of like super hard mode, which is just skin. Actually, you know what? He will go just as, like, decent. Same as Barrage. Bob before. It's the exact same. Ambush. I've already described how ambush works. I feel like bear jump scare would be okay. A60. It's okay. Kinda like how his colors are. And this is El Goblino before being released indoors. I don't understand it, obviously, because it didn't exist. And yeah, this is my doors tier list. I hope you guys... Well, actually, let me just save and download. Oh, can't. Whatever. But I hope you guys like this. And I hope to see you guys next time.